Your thoughts on what happened towards the end of that game there?
The Yankees battled back. They played some good baseball late in the game. They pitched. They obviously had a big hit. I think the fans should be happy with their performance on the field. And, just Quan is the nicest guy on the planet, and that's my teammate, that's my brother. And some of the things that were said to him just for me wasn't going to fly. So, my emotions got to me a little bit. But, at that point, I feel like as a Yankees fan, you got to be excited for your team. You should be cheering, and you should never prey on someone's, the guy went head first into a hard wall. There's no business for saying the things those guys said to him. And, it got to me a little bit, and I said what I said. And, if I were to do it again, I probably would have said the same thing. That's my guy. And, at that point, just cheer. Be happy your team tied the game up, and be a normal baseball fan and just enjoy what's going on.
Playing out in center field, you hear stuff all the time, I'm sure.
Right.
So how frustrating is it to see somebody down and see something like that?
That's fine. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to me, but when someone goes head first into a wall, just take a breath and let him, get under his feet. I mean, his chin was messed up, his forehead was messed up. Just give him a breather. I mean, guys are saying stuff to Tito, and guys are saying stuff to Quan. Just let him recover. I mean, you can chirp all you want, say whatever you want, but when someone's hurt, that's not something to joke about.
When you got up on the fence, what were you saying?
I don't remember. I was just hot at the point, basically telling him just be quiet, like shut up. Don't, there's no business what you're saying to this guy right now.
Were they in your face too?
He was for a second. He got back a little bit, but yeah, they were, they like to talk, but it's fine. They can chirp all they want, but when someone's hurt, you should never really talk the way they were talking to him.
What's your perspective of the play after that and everything with Mercado?
Like I said, it comes down to being a happy fan. You just won the ball game. There's no reason to throw beers at people. But, I mean, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you got to do, go ahead.
Was it one guy or was it a group of fans who were...
What's that? Oh, no, everybody. It's everybody. But, I saw one in particular and, said some things and just went up to him and he shut down. So.
Did you have to run back to help get Oscar out of there?
It was just a beer parade, so we were just kind of watching out. You could see him coming from a mile away, so just trying to avoid the beer cans. And, our bullpen was getting hit with them too, and, it doesn't surprise me.
This was during the game or after?
This was after the game. Stefan got hit by an ice cream cone or something crazy, so, it's all kinds of stuff.
Is it unique to the fans here, or is it something that you see other places?
I've never seen anything like this anywhere else.
Could you feel building, or was it just that one inning?
No, like I said, they chirp, which is totally fine. I have the fun little group up in center, which it's every game here, which they're fine. They can, flick me off. They can say stuff about my family. I really don't care about that. But when someone's hurt, you don't prey on that. You don't just keep your mouth shut and let them recover. And if they want to chirp. Boo me and do whatever you want. I really don't care, but. That's nonsense for someone to be hurt and you to say things like that.
It came right out my face and I caught it. It was a beer cans. They still had beer inside, so honestly, like I said, you can celebrate, chirp all you want during the game, but don't try to get people hurt. That's not how things work. And honestly, at the end of the day, we're human beings as well, so we're not going to sit there and I personally am not going to sit there and allow them to just throw stuff at me and take it like it's nothing. They need to be held accountable, and I think there should be rules set up for that, because in all honesty, that's ridiculous, and that should not happen. Say whatever you want to say and do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, there's got to be consequences for a behavior like that.
Quan, what was going on in left field before that when you ran into the wall?
Obviously, Quan was a little shaken up and had some cuts in his face, and there was a specific Yankee fan in left field that was celebrating Quan getting hurt. It's almost like it's just acts of violence. You can't say stuff like that, especially when someone gets hurt. So I just let him know. I was like, listen, man, you can chirp all you want, but don't celebrate someone getting hurt. That's classless. That shouldn't be a thing. You can root for your team all you want. I'm not denying that. And honestly, I think it's good for the game when people are diehard fans, but do it the right way. There's a right way of doing things, and it's easy for them standing outside of the field to be able to do and say whatever they want. But we're the ones that are out there busting our butts every day in and day out. And the last thing that we need is people cheering for us to get hurt or people trying to get us hurt by throwing things on the field. So, like I said, and I will say this, I appreciate the Yankee players coming out and trying to control them, and I, have a lot of respect for that. So.
Did you pull Straw off the fence?
Yeah, just trying to make sure nothing else went wrong.
Why did he go up over the fence and on the fence?
I don't know, maybe just a reaction to insults and things that just shouldn't be said or things that shouldn't be done by fans. So, like I said, it's all fun and game. We're out there playing a game, and it's for their entertainment, and it's for them, and we're competing our butts off, and so is their home team. So, root all you want, talk smack all you want, but at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. Just don't be an a-hole about it, and definitely don't bring violence into it.
The stuff you heard and you saw, has that been unique here, or is that?
It was fun. It was fine the whole game. It's all fun and chirping. I turn around and laugh a lot of the times because it is a lot of stuff that is it's funny, and you get it more in New York and bigger market teams. But and I'm all for that. Like I said, I usually laugh, and they'll laugh back, especially when they get a little smile out of you. But bringing violence and throwing stuff on the field and cheering for when someone else gets hurt, that's not okay, and that's when I draw the line.
Oscar, after the hit, is that when they threw the stuff at you, threw the beer cans at you?
Yeah, I was getting ready to try to go for the ball, and then I'm making a left turn to head back into the dugout, and that's when I felt it fly right by me. So I turned around, and then I saw another one coming at me, and then that's when I kind of reacted the way I did. Probably should have handled it better, though.